Welcome back to Battle Brothers. I'm Jade Star.
I'm not a zombie.
But these guys are. Lots of them. In fact, I was a little bit surprised by how many there were.
18 is not a small number.
No. It is in fact 50% more than we can take on our side into the battle.
This is definitely the point where fighter gangers get dangerous.
I mean, you mean in terms of those numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say, though, that we're pretty much past the point where I'm really worried about Weird-Gangers. Everybody's in good chainmail armor. They can take a few hits from each of them, no problem. They're basically immune to the ones that aren't carrying weapons. And everyone here is at least skilled or equipped enough that I really don't fear them going into melee, like, 1 against 2 with Weird-Gangers.
Well, this is more of a test is, do you have enough staying power to handle the flood of fighter gangers? Because there's 18 of them. It's going to take a while to chew through those numbers, and they keep standing up.
Yeah, I guess that is one of the bigger dangers of Weird-Ganger armies. It's just, do you have enough stamina? Can you kill them efficiently or quickly enough so that you don't run out of stamina before they just overwhelm you? Which, I mean, is really thematically cool at how zombies operate, I guess.
It's not like, I want to say, traditional media where zombies aren't a threat until suddenly they are.
No, the threat here is from the start of just, they're going to eventually overwhelm you and tire you out. The armored ones are actually slightly a problem. A couple of them down on the south and a couple on the north actually have weapons. The axes would actually hurt if they hit because, you know, their hand axes the same as we might be using.
Yeah, they are the same weapons. They're not just clawing at you with rotted hands.
Yeah. That guy that got up on the high ground, I was planning on taking that hex, but... So that guy's actually a problem. The rest of them in the middle, like, nothing there. A whole bunch of unarmed Weird-Gangers, one with a knife, a bludgeon, a club, ooh, big deal.
Something like that would be the point where it would be really nice to have, you know, like a pole arm, you can push them off.
Pikes can do that. Pikes and pitchforks have the poke attack, which doesn't do any damage, but if you hit with it, you force them back as a tile.
Well, right, but that requires somebody to have a pike or pitchfork, which means they don't have something else.
Right.
And right now, your only polearm people are your archers and your sergeant.
Yeah.
Does the standard have that pushback?
No, I was about to say the standard does not. I mean, everyone else has a shield, though, and shields have the shield knockback.
Yes, that is true. I get, the question then becomes, can you knock him off of that space and then move someone in?
That is the question.
Because it's an opportunity thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can knock him off the cliff. It's not guaranteed, but then you'd have to have somebody go before whoever else walks in and reclaims that space.
Yeah. No, you've absolutely got my line of thinking while I was playing this. Just I don't want to speak ahead of what's going to happen. But now, actually, I can't push him because he is totally surrounded by buddies.
Yep.
God damn it, that zombie. Zombies are a good use of the lash flail. The first swing there was the guaranteed headshot lash, and then I saw he had so little health left. I'm like, I don't need to spend the extra stamina. I'll just do a regular, and then he lived with like 4 HP.
Well, the lash card is less accurate too, isn't it? Oh
No.
shit! Oh no, that's Zenio.
Yeah, Zenio. Lash without the mastery doesn't ignore shields, but it's not any more inaccurate. And he has the mastery, so it's the same for him to lash versus regular attack.
It just costs more stamina.
Yes, significantly more. I think it's 25 minus the 25% from the mastery. As opposed to like 13 minus the 25% from the mastery.
Right. That almost looked like a misclick there.
He had 4 action points, so it wasn't enough time for him to switch to the pike and stab somebody, but it was enough for a quick shot.
It just came out very, very rapidly.
Yeah.
Really? 1 hit point left on that zombie?
Yep.
You can say weapon specialization's useless.
Who says that?
I really don't like weapon specialization. They're talking about, like, being average.
Oh, okay.
It's only 2 points of damage. Always feels bad to leave something at 1 hit point.
Oh, yeah. Man, Spear Wall getting work done today. It's always nice when you can get a lot of mileage out of Spear Wall. Gotta dig Zenial out of there. I'm kind of surprised he got hit so badly in the first place by a zombie fighting uphill past his coffin shield, or tower shield, or whatever that is. So that's better than a normal round shield, which is heavier.
Well, there's always a chance to be hit.
Yeah.
Came back with not all that much hit points.
No, they never did. They always come back with about half health, and their gear obviously doesn't mend between reviving. Needed to make room for shit to get up here, so
Yeah.
had to risk that. And even if he got hit, whatever, he's just gonna bite. He's got thick padded armor. He'll be fine.
This is clearly like 2,000 years before zombies was invented. It's an unacceptable risk.
Well, also here, zombies don't spread by infection.
Another 1 hit point zombie, goddamn.
Right? I mean, now you got me thinking about the zombie mythos. Zombies don't happen through infection or even killing in Battle Brothers. You have to have a necromancer nearby.
Yeah, that's mostly a recent thing with the whole zombie mythology.
Oh, infection transmitted
Yeah.
zombieism.
I think it might have been...
28 days?
I don't think 28 Days was the original, but it's going to be back, like, that far back. So, yeah. I mean, typically your original zombies were basically, what was it, voodoo priests mind-controlling people.
Oh, you mean like, yeah. Well, that wasn't even voodoo priests mind-controlling people. It was Haitian zombie powder. It was a powder that, when ingested, would basically put somebody into a short-term coma. And because kind of the culture and mythos, when they woke up, they thought they were dead. And so, you know, usually you had the voodoo priest who had poisoned them, essentially, kind of sell them that angle.
And then you have the sort of conflation of different types of undead, what we call the modern zombie. But yeah, like, even in Dungeons & Dragons, you don't pass zombiehood by infection, it's raised by a necromancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird that the whole zombie virus... You know, I blame Resident Evil.
You play. Yeah, that was infectious at the start. I remember Resident Evil 2. I don't think I ever played the first one. But yeah, the captain who got bit that was sitting in the room turned.
Well, the whole thing with Resident Evil was that it was one T-virus.
Oh, G-virus first.
G-virus first, okay.
Yeah. Not T-virus. Look, god damn it, all these 1 HP zombies.
But there's a lot of them. There's a lot more opportunities to leave one in.
Oh god. Well, that one's got slightly more, but still, just goddamn.
Clearly, you need a weapon tier upgrade.
Yeah, that would be nice. That's expensive and/or is that some sort of Resident Evil joke? God damn it.
No, I was just laughing at another zombie that took a head hit and survived with 1 hit point.
A weapon tier upgrade. I think at the end of the post, I'm going to discuss what I want to do with the money coming in. God damn it, is that another one? And armor is definitely a strong contender. We could go for weapons. I hadn't really considered it, because mostly I like to try to loot my weapon upgrades. It saves a lot of money that way. But god damn it, this video. Just full of 1 HP zombies.
I think there's a very strong argument for wanting to improve weapons before you go try for the armor upgrades, because the armor upgrades are going to be very expensive.
So are weapons if you purchase them, though. Like, buying tier 3 weapons like an arming sword, or a flanged mace, or a military cleaver, but we're all talking at least 1,500 crowns, which is about as much as a suit of chainmail.
That's true, but weapons serve as both offense and defense. The better you are at killing things, the less opportunity they have to damage you.
True.
I generally prefer a more proactive approach.
Right. So aside from Zenial, who took an axe to the side of the neck there, we came out of this pretty okay. The suit of armor and the helmet are decent upgrades. The signet ring will get us some good cash, and 8 tools and supplies, never bad. So for going out of our way for no actual contract pay, we probably came out of this with about 400, 500 bucks and a good handful of EXP.
Yeah, the XP is always really good.
Yeah, that's why we're here, really. But in the distance, we saw the hut that they were originating from, so we'll see you there in just a minute.